Hello everyone, this is Tony Swain, Director of Training Education for PowerPlate. This week's program of the week is golf. So it's been actually a pretty warm winter across the country, so you guys might have already been out kind of hitting the links a little bit. But before you do, I'm going to show you some things that might really be able to help out. Now we want to reach out and congratulate UNLV, one of our newer users of the PowerPlate. So again, send us your stuff. We'd love to show it on the air and really pass that information on to all of our users. So golf. Okay, so I'm going to show you 5 different movements, and I think it's really going to help out. The first one is a sumo squat to hamstring stretch. Okay, so you're going to climb up on the plate. The setting is going to be 30 low for 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do is get into kind of a shoulder, little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to drop down. We're going to keep the mat on. We're going to kind of tuck our fingers underneath our shoes, drop down, chest up, sit on our fingers, and then we're going to extend up for a nice hamstring stretch. Okay, and all we're going to do is chest up, butt down, and then kind of keep this movement the whole time. Okay, so I'm just going to show it from the very beginning. 30 low, I would hit start, ready, go under, sit, chest up, come up, drop down, come up. One more time, and up I go. So that is a sumo squat to hamstring stretch. Okay, the next one is total body. So I'm going to take the pad off. I'm going to grab my golf club. You can use a dowel rod, anything that you might have. So what I'm going to do is just shoulder width. My setting is still going to be 30 low for 30 seconds. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step with my right leg and then rotate out to my right side. So I'm going to step in and then rotate and back. So it's kind of a step lunge to a spinal rotation. Okay, so I'll continue that for 30 seconds. Then I'll switch legs, step lunge with the left, rotate out. Okay, of course we want to make sure we do both sides and up. So everything stays still. We're just doing some spinal rotation. Okay, next, this is shoulder rotation using club, dowel rod, whatever it might be. I'm going to get back onto the plate. Now you're going to want to squat down a little bit, right? Just a little bit. You don't want to squat as much as you want some travel up to the shoulders. So make sure you're acclimated to the vibration before you put somebody on this position. And what you're going to do is just kind of a shoulder width grip. You're going to go an over-under grip. Okay? So I'm going to get into kind of a slight squat, chest up, and at shoulder level. And all I'm going to do for the 30 seconds at low, this is kind of a shoulder mobility, I am just going to keep rotating. So the only thing that's moving is just my shoulders. Everything else is still. When that time runs out, I go switch arms, over, under, the other side, and work away. You'll probably notice a difference between the two. Okay? So 2 sets, 1 on each side, 30 seconds, low. Next is the Stork Stance. So kind of keeping with the golf theme, I'm going to grab my club. I'm going to get into a single leg stance. So I'm going to start with my left leg. Right leg is going to be up. I'm going to cross this right across the chest. Again, club, dowel rod. The key is shoulder rotation, no hip mobility. All right. So I'm just going to take away and then follow through. Okay. So the key is to keep this motion for 30 seconds. So again, we got some stability, some mobility, but all the movement needs to come from the hip up, spinal rotation, stabilize the legs. Okay, so we've done some stretches, we've done a couple of stability movements, and then finally we're going to get into a strength one. So I'm going to go on, and we do a single leg RDL, great for hip mobility, glute activation, hamstring work. So I'm going to start with my right leg. So if my right leg is planted, I'm going to reach with my left hand, grab the cable, 30 low for 30 seconds. So we're going to make sure, now you can either stabilize if you like, if this is a newer movement for you. So if you want, you can stabilize, or if you'd like to incorporate your balance proprioception, once you feel a little bit more comfortable, you can not hold on. So what you want to do is chest up, hip extension, nice comfortable stretch, stay up high, chest up high, and the movement comes from the hamstrings and the glutes, so really get that hip extension, chest up, 30 seconds. Switch sides, left leg, right arm, And all I'm going to do is hit repeat and do the exact same thing. So this is a nice strength movement for the hips, the glutes, some hamstring activation. So those are 5 movements just to kind of warm up the system, get into some stability, mobility into the upper body, and then finally a lower body strength exercise. So take those things, practice, and I'm sure you'll see a little bit better scores. Well, I don't know about scores, but maybe your flexibility a little bit better. So thanks for joining us. Come back, watch us next time, and have a nice day.